Say this, you're on the right track, and you can finish that thought, or you can have the best damn opening act you've ever had. What do you guys
think? Are you happy? You're confident that they kind of know what they're talking about there?
I'm pretty sure these are smart guys here.
So they've got it down. But what a great performance again. Wasn't he awesome, ladies and gentlemen? Let's hear it again for the Shocker. Time for another timeout, but don't go away because we will be back with more magic. Welcome back to Penn and Teller for Us, where you'll see a host of great magicians illuminate, cogitate, levitate, and master the art of illusion right here on your very own TV. So don't touch that knob. Watch this instead.
Hi, my name is Stephen Brundage. I grew up in Brooklyn, but I currently live in Saratoga Springs, New York. Who here could actually solve a Rubik's Cube? When I was a kid, I got a Rubik's Cube, and I basically locked myself in a room, and I started to learn how to solve it. So I was doing magic for 2 years full-time to make ends meet, and then I had a viral video take off. I was driving from a gig, I got pulled over. I told the officer I was a magician, so he asked to see a trick.
We're mixed up one-handed behind the back. When I catch it again, take a look. Holy!
The viral video took off. I got 15 million views total. Since then, things have kind of taken off, and I'm actually traveling across the country to do gigs now. I have a girlfriend now. She's kind of out of my league, but I think the magic helps a little bit. I'm really excited to be in Penn and Teller. Who knew so much could happen from having a viral video?
Our next performer cut his teeth as a street performer, so you might want to get your loose change handy in case he passes around the hat after what he's doing now. Please welcome Stephen Brundage.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm going to do something really awesome with 2 Rubik's Cubes. I've always loved to solve it, but I'm going to try something with Penn and Teller. Can you guys join me up on stage, please? Thank you so much. Nice to meet you as well. Thank you so much. Perfect, so we'll get started. So Penn, I'm going to need your help first. We have 2 Rubik's Cubes.
Okay.
You could choose either one to mix up. Your choice, it doesn't matter.
I'll take that one.
Perfect, I want you to start to mix it up. Just like a deck of cards is similar to a Rubik's Cube in the fashion that it takes 7 shuffles with the deck of cards before it's thoroughly randomized. A Rubik's Cube is actually 20 moves. So I want you to start to turn and twist it up for me, please. And anytime you want, I want you to say the word stop. When you say stop, we're both going to stop mixing for me.
Okay. Stop!
Right there.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll take it back. You said stop, and we both stopped mixing up the Rubik's Cubes at the same exact time. Taylor, do you mind helping me out next, please? Perfect. So we have 2 cubes here. I want you to choose either one. Go for it. Whichever one you choose, you're going to hold it in your hand, and when you open up, it's going to be solved. Perfect. So cover it up for me. Perfect. Watch. It's now solved. Take a look. Is it solved? That would have been amazing, though.
That would have been great, yeah.
Can you picture the Rubik's Cube 1 move away from being solved?
Barely.
Barely.
Yes.
I'll give you a hint. So that's basically 1 move away. There's 2, 3, 4. The more you mix it up, the harder the patterns on the cube are going to be to recognize.
Right.
We're going to mix it up to about 20 moves away, then go back in time. So picture the Rubik's Cube at 20 moves away. Imagine in your mind if the Rubik's Cube was maybe only 10 moves away from being mixed up. Picture at 7 what you're going to see with the cube. Imagine if the Rubik's Cube is only 1 move away, then finally in your mind, when it's completely solved, let me know when you see it.
It's completely solved.
Just like that. Thank you. No, that was good, but this time I'm actually going to solve the Rubik's Cube. This time I'm going to use a paper bag that I have down here. I want you to watch all the different sides of the cube. You can see there's no patterns or big blocks on the cube, so you know it's thoroughly mixed up. I want you to watch. We're going to place it in the bag. This is the coolest part of the show. Is it still mixed up in there?
Oh, yes, it is.
Still mixed up, still mixed up. Watch. It's now solved.
Well, that's great. I don't believe it.
You don't, okay. Now I'll prove it. Hands empty. I want you to watch as slowly as possible. That is 1 solved Rubik's Cube, 1 empty bag. Thank you. Now, here's the thing. As a kid, I used to actually go to these speed solving competitions, and I would sit there and I could